Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Parlay Revival. So last week you watched us troubleshoot the whole Ray Marine system, only to find out that we had literally lost everything. This week we continue to investigate the damages, including seeing if we can get the windlass working again, but we also managed to have a little bit of fun in between to keep our spirits up after suffering our second lightning strike. Despite everything we've gone through, including broken bulkheads in the boat which stopped us from crossing the Pacific Ocean 2 years ago, we feel it's always important to be able to have a good laugh and not take life too seriously.
You get a shock, mate. Is that 110?
Yeah. I think it's real funny.
Oh my god. It's off. It can't shock you.
Something stuck into my finger.
Hurricane Irma boats tossed. Here we are at this marina.
Hi, my name's Colin. I used to be a chief engineer on super yachts, but gave it all up to buy a hurricane-damaged Lagoon 450. My friends and I are fixing it up as we go, and are determined to circumnavigate the entire planet. So subscribe if you want some inspiration to live life to the fullest. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things you did. So what are you waiting for?
What's your boy Colin here? So we've had a couple of friends come visit us here on Parlay. This is Jordan.
Hola.
How do you know everyone? How do we know
Well,
you?
I know Tom through my friend Nerea, who's here with me this weekend. We used to sail together, and then I also sailed this year on another boat in a similar area. Caught up with these guys a few
Called
months ago.
Delos.
Called Delos.
But now you're also an editor for them, or you've been an editor for a long
Yeah,
time?
I worked for them and sailed with them a bit this year, but mostly work remotely.
And that's Nerea.
Hey everybody.
She was also on drinks with that guy and that girl. And what do you want to do?
We are going to do finally Tortilla challenge.
So what's the rules?
You have to fill your mouth with water and try to hold it, so the goal is not to laugh.
Those are mini tortillas.
It's not the size of the tortilla that matters.
It's
It's
how you
technique.
use
the
it.
fucking motion of the ocean.
Yeah.
You do like full mouth?
Yeah, full mouth.
Full load.
Nice! No spillage! As soon as you look at each other, you start like. This is harder than you think. I don't want to hit her in the face. Oh my god. I got your nose. Oh, she wins. Well done.
Oh god.
The tortilla champ. Anyway, enough of that. Anyway, enough of that. Without a.
Spit her out.
Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to work.
How's it going, everyone? As you know, about a week ago we got hit by lightning. So the chances of us being around lightning again is pretty high, because probably every 2 or 3 days we'll see a bit of a lightning storm out there. So what I have done is found an old square, cleaned it up. It was pretty rusty. Found it, cleaned it up, drilled some holes in it, made a couple of plates, Found some cable on the boat, chucked a lug on the end of it, and what I'm going to do now is bolt this to the chain plate and then throw the other end of it, which I've stripped, throw that into the water. So throw this in. This is when I realise I've cut it too short. Boom. Job done.
So I've been inside ordering parts to replace all of the electronics that we've lost. So I'm pretty much done. We're gonna bring a bunch of stuff back from the Newport Boat Show with us. Just wanted to touch quickly on this lightning situation. So while I was ordering parts, Tom sort of grounded the shroud into the water using a battery cable. We did that because it's not gonna hurt anything, but I also personally believe it's not gonna do jack shit. We're talking about millions of volts coming down these shrouds, coming down the mast, coming down the forestay. It's just an unbelievable amount of electricity, and to have this little cable on the side of the boat running down, when you got that much voltage coming through the boat, it's everywhere. And we've obviously lost almost every ceiling lights and all of these sensitive LED things. The deck lights blowing straight out of the actual socket. This boat over here, we've got a little update from him. That's Hans, who you met the other day. He didn't even get struck, and he's this far away from this much electricity that we experienced, and he just told us the other day that he's got $15,000 worth of damage on his boat, including his autopilot. So fairly similar damage to what we've got, except he didn't get struck, we did. So when you think of it like that, a boat 20 meters away is getting all of that damage. People think that throwing this little cable in the ocean is going to stop the damage or reduce the chance of getting struck. At this stage, I don't believe it. So if you know more than me about it, educate me, give me some advice. But the way I see it is, it's just a matter of luck. And the only way to reduce your chances of getting struck is not to be in places like this during the wet season. So that's my opinion for now. It'll probably change as I do more research, but I still haven't found a foolproof product to deter lightning. We're a floating piece of plastic in the water with a huge mast as a lightning bolt. So I don't know. So we've done this, we've put the cable down there because it's not going to harm anything, but it's a bit of a joke, I think. What do you guys reckon? Do let me know. By the way, the dilemma with where we are in Costa Rica, or Central America in general, you might say just get out of there, but there's nowhere to go really. Can't go to Mexico yet because it's still hurricane season there. There's hurricanes out there right now. I spoke to Brian from Dallas a couple of days ago, and they've completely altered their course 90 degrees to run from this hurricane that's formed on the other side of the Baja Peninsula, heading straight towards where they are. So they're going to San Carlos. It's too late in the season to cross the Pacific because then you're running into the cyclone season. As soon as the hurricanes start to slow down in Mexico, we're out of here. That's where we're going. We're going to Mexico. We're getting the fuck out of here. It's been nearly 3 years in Central America fixing bulkheads and getting struck by lightning, so we've had enough. We're going to go north and catch up with Brian and Dallas and all that, and then cross the Pacific. But that is happening. We do have voltage to there. Okay, I've got no voltage to here, which is going to the remote control here. This is probably another relay problem, just like the autopilot, because if the engine's not running, you can't do this. So the system thinks the engine is not running. Okay, so here we go. We got the breaker here, and it's going to this relay. I'm pretty sure that's what the problem is, because we're not getting any voltage down here to the windlass control. This breaker is good because I am getting 12 volts at the big solenoid there, like you just saw. So now we have to find the location of this relay. Well, this one on the far end here is a red wire jumped across, and there's 2 black and 2 purple. I almost guarantee this relay here is not working, so I'm gonna take it off and I'm gonna swap it. These are the two fridge ones. We figured that out as well. So I'll put a fridge one there. That probably stopped one of the fridges, and I'll put it in here. It just clicked. So we should have power at the windlass now. Yeah, baby! Classic bit of troubleshooting there. To start from the beginning, check for the voltage. It's not getting voltage, so you just go back to the drawings. The drawings are so important. These drawings are actually pretty good. They're in the wrong language for me, but they're actually pretty good, and they tell you the location of those relays. If you didn't have those drawings, you could have been looking for days for those relays, literally tracing this wire back through the boat to try and find where the location of that was. So now I'm just going to get 2 or 3 of those relays as spares.
What happened? I was like in the hatch and all these bees just started going.
What did you do?
They didn't. I just screamed like a girl.
Holy shit, look at them all over that bag.
But I got out of there and now still got the silicon's going to be wrecked.
What are we meant to do? I guess you just got to get back out there.
Yeah. Shoot.
Go out there.
No, I'm not going. I already got bitten.
Bitten?
Yeah.
Or stung?
Stung bitten.
Stung bitten.
I felt that one. I'm like, oh, they're going to get me bad. Remember Noodles got bitten? Who got bitten really bad?
Oh, one's on my back. Oh, ugh. Landed on my back.
Hopefully they don't make a nest.
A hive. Let us know what we're meant to do in this situation. Yeah, if you get one of these multi-pluses, you basically need to buy one of these things. It helps communicate with the inverter, the multi-plus. So it's just on right now, and it lets me talk to it with the Victron Connect app. The multi-plus. Now you can't see it with Bluetooth, unfortunately. So now I'm just going to go through all of these and just set it exactly how I want. This is going to set how much power it puts in when it's a charger, what the maximum current is as an inverter, blah blah blah. So I'm just going to put in all those numbers and we'll be good to go. Alright, we're smashing out the jobs. Got a lot done today. So another little job is this anchor chain. I'll show you. When the anchor comes up, the chain just flogs around everywhere. Look at this guy. This has been him for the last hour. Okay, let it down. It just flogs all over the place, and it's taken all the gel coat out. So I think if we install a couple of these buggers down the channel here, it should stop it. It's just a guess. Alright, so Tom's got the holes drilled through. He ended up doing with a Dremel. This is can't get a good angle on it. And then we can gel coat this. Okay, so both those rollers are installed. Let's test it. Not bad, let's go up. There we go. That's way better than it was. And it's not going to be rubbing all over the gel coat anymore. Job well done. So for the last year, I've had this smell coming out of my bilge. Thought enough's enough, so we pulled all the bottles of rum out today. Still got some rum. And I saw this black liquid running down from the inboard side. So I climbed right down there and looked right up into the bilge. I must have thrown a couple of bags. I don't know, I can't even tell if it's rice or beans, but thrown them right up behind the bottles of rum, and they've lived there ever since. And I have to pull them out. This is not going to be pretty. What?
Nah, nothing.
What'd you say?
Nah.
What's wrong with you?
Nah, nothing. I'm good.
We'll go grab these bags then. Okay. I can see like little maggots and stuff all over them. And it stinks right now. So I'm gonna have to climb down there and drag these out. I'm actually really happy that we finally found out what it is. But as soon as I move it, there's gonna be bugs crawling all over me. Ugh. All right. Oh no! I'm doing it. Holy shit, man!
Wow.
There's maggots all over it. I still don't even know what it. I think it's rice. Do not open that. Hold that. The smell right now is unbearable. How do you even clean something like that? I'm just gonna throw bleach everywhere. Okay, our first shipment from United States has arrived.
Cutting my hair off, but apparently it offends a lot of people.
Okay, that's right. Lightning got her. Sup.
Shit.
Okay, ready? Hold it out. New one in. So we're leaving. We are leaving Golfito. On the move again. Exciting. Oh, it feels good to be going out, boys. Pumped?
Yeah. The Motley Crew's pumped. Anyway, have a look at us. At least they're clean.